February has been a wonderful month of contrasts, from sun to snow, from good days to hard days, and we just get to enjoy them all from the beauty of our home, where we make sprouts, where we allow soup to get warm on the stove, and where we make it a resting place. We spend all day, every day in this place. It's been so beautiful as every day goes by and as the days get longer to just watch the way that the sun changes its pattern and just to notice some small differences in life. But on one particular weekend, we made a point to go and enjoy some snow. And we didn't have a sled, so we had to make do with our bums. It was just so joyful watching the kids at play. And to be a kid as well. And my very favorite thing is the Friday markets. And so this week I'm going to show you the haul. We started with some beautiful shrimp because that weekend was Gabe's birthday. So we had a fiesta taco night. Picked up some tomatoes for Gabe to make his tomato sauce, my very favorite pesto for wine and cheese night, and olives that are out of this world. And then there's a stand at the market that presses its own tahini freshly, just right before your eyes. So I brought this jar and they filled it up for me. Friday night is wine and cheese night, like I've said, so we picked up a nice Syrah that night. And as well, some cheese, always a hard cheese and always a soft cheese. It's just the order of business in our home. And then I went to a zero waste store and I brought this soap container to refill. So that is soap that's been refilled. Picked up some nice fruit. We love a kiwi on our morning oats. And some oranges to juice along with that kale. Some red onions to make pickled red onions for the tacos, tomatoes for salads, and I picked up these soy chunks here that if you marinate them, they make really nice toppings, kind of meaty toppings for salads. And then as well, these grains that I like to just soak and we add them to our food. I use this lentil bag to refill at the zero waste store. Got some black beans for making stews as well. Some pasta for said pasta night and Gabe's tomato sauce. And this awesome brown sugar. They also have spices that you can refill, so I refilled this nice roasted paprika. I got some baker's salt because Gabe is our baker. And again, for wine and cheese night, we were going to be making this incredible sourdough bread that looks something like this photo. Oh, it's the best meal of the week for sure. But first, some fika before we move on to next Friday. Today was a zero waste challenge, and we started off at our zero waste store, and we used this old packaging, and we got some nice dates to make some hot chocolate with some cocoa. And then we used these old these oat packages to fill it with oats again.
Oh yeah, those
So
are reused.
We reused these packages, and then we got some beautiful lentil pasta. And then I went to and then from the zero waste store, I brought this balsamic thing that I refilled. So this is refilled. And I used this little wine bottle to put apple cider vinegar. So the apple cider vinegar is gonna go in this really pretty bottle. So I'm gonna put this in here. And then we went to the market and picked up some lemons and oranges and some nice, beautiful spinach for juicing. Got some arugula, and some other kinds of leaves in this reusable bag. And then I got some mushrooms in this reusable bag and some tortellini ravioli for later tonight for dinner. And then I went to the cheese stand and they were making their own yogurt, their own kvack. So I used this tin to put some kvack in and some Frischkäse. And then I passed by, I was really hungry, so I wanted to get some food, and I got this nice guy was making his own sourdough bread and his own soups. So I got myself some cauliflower soup and bread for lunch. And for fika, Gabe and I are gonna get some beautiful apple marzipan little cakes. So, because tomorrow we are going to be having homemade bagels. So we're gonna put this together with the bagels.
Right. We got some sesame seeds.
We got our bagels here. This one's a mix, the most beautiful one. We got a poppy, we got a sesame.
This is what they look like before. And this is what's going on now. Ooh. Boiling the bagels. Ready.
And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. It is finally time for brunch. And so I grabbed some of the cream cheese that we've prepared, and of course some of the Lex. And it is so worth the wait. After stuffing ourselves with brunch, we decided that we'd love to go to the zoo. So we bundled up and went to the Berlin Zoo for the first time and got to see so many animals and just walked around for hours. It was pretty cool. And there's a glimpse into our February. So let's see what March holds.